Your live interactive coverage with CBS 13 and Fox 23 will begin shortly. Your live interactive coverage with CBS 13 and Fox 23 starts right now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Owen Kingsley here with CBS 13, and this is the Digital Desk Weekend Headlines Edition. Thank you so much for joining us. Unfortunately, we do not have an early newscast on this Sunday at 6:30. That has been preempted because of the football game coming on tonight between the Bengals and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. For those following along with football, I'm sure you're noticing right now the Eagles putting it to the Niners in the NFC Championship game. That's on our sister station over on Fox. Well, thank you for tuning in. Give you a little bit of a glimpse and a little bit of the hard work going on here on the weekends of what we're working on today to bring you tonight. We do have our newscast as normally scheduled tonight at 10 and 11 on Fox and CBS. First up tonight, a developing story from yesterday up north. One person brought to the hospital last night after escaping an apartment fire in the town of Veazey, which is near Bangor. Shortly before 4:30 yesterday, the Veazey Fire Department responded to reports of heavy smoke at 1055 School Street. Fire Chief Pete Metcalf says one resident in the building was taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation, but is expected to recover. The three-alarm fire called several neighboring fire departments with initial concerns that the fire was still spreading.
Building, it's an apartment complex. And being on the second floor, we weren't sure if the fire was traveling across the ceiling, so we did strike a third alarm that brought in additional units from the Air Guard and also Brewer. But wintertime tends to be a most common time for building fires. The only thing I can stress is make sure you have working smoke alarms. I think a smoke alarm was not operating in this unit.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation. And in the midst of the prices of eggs skyrocketing, our Asia Reed visited a local egg farm in Scarborough today. Farmers there say people are turning to local eggs after prices at the grocery store continue to rise. Goranson of Goranson Farms in Scarborough says this could be a silver lining, that people will get a taste of fresh local eggs.
A crate of our eggs, they get chocolate colored and pink and tan and white and green and blue, and people really love that.
We really put a labor of love into this farm, and everything we produce is produced by happy chickens.
That was Maureen and Ken Goranson. As for those high prices at the store, they're both saying that they believe bird flu has contributed to taking out some flocks in Maine, which in turn means higher prices. Our Asia Reed has that full story coming up tonight at 10 and 11. And one of New England's favorite wintertime visits is now back open this weekend. The ice castles in North Woodstock, New Hampshire, opening to the public on Friday and throughout this weekend. Organizers say this will be the latest grand opening for the winter attraction since its first debuted in the state of New Hampshire 10 years ago. The interactive experience features ice-carved tunnels, fountains, slides, frozen thrones, and cascading towers of ice embedded with color-changing LED lights. These icy fortresses are also adding an ice bar this season, and tickets are on sale right now. That kind of leads us right into some of our headlines when it comes to weather. We're going to bring in our meteorologist, Ryan Munn, into the conversation right now. Ryan, I know we got a little bit of snow on tap for the end of the weekend, start of the work week for us, and a lot of parts of the state.
Yeah, so we are looking at some snow showers generally up towards the north right now. Off and on rain showers down towards the coast. If you live in Portland, you probably noticed an occasional shower here or there. Really, that's about it. I do think we will see a little accumulation up towards the north, which, Owen, I know you're a big fan of snow accumulation.
Oh, yes, love snow, and I say that sarcastically.
I know, that's what I said. And then tomorrow we are going to see another round of light snow showers. I'll talk about that in a second. Temperatures, though, all over the place, really. If you look at the numbers, we have 46 Portsmouth. Head over to Concord. Temperatures 39. It's 43 in Portland, 29 degrees right now in Freiburg. travel up 95 to Augusta. The temperature is 38, but it's 43 in Bar Harbor. But you get the idea. Generally, temperatures in the 30s to lower 40s for most of the state. Here's your planner for tonight. This is specifically Portland's forecast. Up towards the north of Portland, we are still dealing with some snow showers, and we are going to see some clouds start to dissipate as we head through the nighttime tonight. And a look at your low temperatures for tonight. Temperatures will run in the 20s to right around 30 degrees, 35 degrees down towards York, 27 right for tonight over towards Portland. So overall, really not too bad for overnight lows. And as we head into tomorrow, we'll see temperatures running in the mid-30s to near 40 degrees once again. And I think really what is going to be the main factor with how high these temperatures get will be just how much sunshine we can get throughout the morning hours. I think we'll see some sun out there throughout the morning, but then clouds move in for the afternoon. And after that, yeah, another round of light snow showers likely develops as we head into later on tomorrow afternoon. And let's get a look at the forecast. You can see the area of low pressure right now that is traveling through the state, which is actually why we are looking at rain showers down towards the coast, snow showers north, is because areas that are south of that warm front, the red front moving through the state, areas south of that are generally looking at rain showers right now. And then this next area of low pressure that develops, and we're going to see this move in as we head into tomorrow. And eventually we are going to see a period of light snow. This is a little bit overdone. As we get a closer look in just a second, you'll notice that the steadier of snow showers likely develops down towards the southern part of the state over towards the coastline, where a coating, an inch, maybe 2 inches in a few towns is going to develop. And then that moves on out of here and we dry out for the day on Tuesday with just a mixture of sun and clouds. So as I mentioned, let's get a closer look to home. You can see the rain snow showers start to end through the evening hours. By the time we get to 8, 9 o'clock, most areas are dry. Just some snow showers still up towards the north. Rain showers all the way up to almost Millinocket and Holton, and then that moves through. We are going to dry out for tonight. Notice the breaks in the clouds. We'll see some sunshine to start the day tomorrow, but then once again, the clouds will build back in. We are going to see mainly cloudy skies through the afternoon, and there we go. Some light snow will develop up towards the north. Generally just some flurries and snow showers, maybe a period of steadier snow down towards the coast. Should still be on the lighter side, and we could see, like I said, a coating to an inch or two in parts of southern Maine, but overall really not too big of a deal. Could have a few slippery spots. So this is tonight. Tonight's forecast, total event, so all of what fell throughout the afternoon through what's going to fall this evening. We could see upwards of 2 to 5 inches in the north and mountains, a coating to 2 inches. Lewiston, Augusta up towards the north, and nothing down towards the coastline. Now let's get a look at Monday night. You can see some of the darker blue shadings down towards the coast. I think maybe 1 to 2 inches down towards the coast, coating to 1 for most of interior Maine. And then this. This right here is going to, cause some problems. I've been talking about this for the past couple days, that we are going to run the threat for some brutally Arctic air. Very, very cold. Some of the coldest air I think personally I've ever experienced. Likely is going to move in Friday into the day on Saturday. This area of high pressure is going to move right in from Canada. So let's take a look at the time frame on this, and you can see, let me actually back this up. Bear with me for just 1 second. And talk about how much you love the cold and snow.
Talk about how much I love the cold and snow. Well, you use the word threatening, which really seemed to kind of honestly, perfect term. You think you coined it just right. I mean, a real threat to have some of the temperatures, and I'm sure you're going to get to it in just a moment.
Yes.
That you mentioned last night in our newscast. Next Saturday and Friday look like they're going to be absolutely frigid. And just give a quick shout out also to our friend Brenda Bates. Brenda, I'm right there with you as far as not appreciating the recent snowfall we've gotten. I know we live in Maine, obviously, but it's a lot of work to clean up. I think we can all agree to that.
So I had to put in some pauses in the graphics so I can pause this out. That's why I didn't take a quick break. But let's time this out. And I've been talking to people on Twitter and Facebook, and the general idea I've gotten is, people in Maine are tough, and they are. They're tough. That we're tough old birds up here. But here's the thing: is a lot of the times to get to some of these numbers, you can see. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's around 11 degrees, and look at this. By 6 o'clock in the morning, it's 12 below zero in Portland, 19 below over towards Lewiston. And like I said, the general idea I've gotten is like, Ryan, this isn't that big of a deal. This happens every winter. A lot of the times to get to these numbers, you need clear skies and calm winds. That's a lot of the times how that happens. This is going to be anomalous because we are going to, at the same time, seeing these temperatures, be looking at wind gusts upwards of 15 to 30 miles per hour. And that is going to wind chill values that are very dangerous across the state. So these are the actual air temperatures you can see throughout the day. Saturday, we're talking temperatures near 0 to 5 degrees. But this is what people need to really look at. This is the wind chill graphic. This is Friday morning around 9 o'clock. 15 degrees, that's not that bad. But let's continue this as we head through the afternoon. 9 o'clock in the evening, we're looking at wind chills 25 to 35 below zero. It only gets worse from here as we head into Saturday morning. We're talking wind chill values that could be as low as 35 to 50 below zero in some parts of the state. I think most areas will be between 35 to 45 below zero for the overnight wind chill lows. As you head out the door Saturday morning, it is a 3-4 layer alert with your heaviest winter coat, your warmest gloves, the winter boots, anything you can think of, the face mask, because that wind is going to be brutal. Look at that wind chill in Rangeley at 6 o'clock in the morning, 63 below zero. I mean, that is...
I couldn't help but look at Rangeley. I mean, my goodness, that number starts with a 6.
Those numbers are just insane. I mean, I've never experienced this. Oh, and I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but this could be a very dangerous event. Warming shelters are going to open up. That's what I'm really talking about on my Twitter and Facebook page, and I'll continue to update you guys if you want to give me a follow, that we are going to see these dangerous wind chills. And I want to get this out because the authorities really do need to know that this is going to be serious, so warming shelters are going to have to open up. And then throughout the day, Saturday, we're looking at
going to take very seriously in this week
10 to 25 below zero. And I know you got to keep going with your stories. I'm going to quick talk about the 7-day forecast. Snow showers Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, really no issues. And then as we head into Saturday, Friday night and Saturday, we're talking wind chills 15 to 30 below zero throughout the day. During the morning, the wind chills will be even colder than that, high temperature around 2 degrees. Let me flip back to the coastline forecast for just 1 second. You can see only 6 degrees for the high on Saturday. So very cold. Owen, I'm going to send it back to you.
Okay, well, Ryan, I appreciate it. And you make a good point. Obviously, we'll take it very seriously coming up this week. I mean, those are
You're going to be doing stories about the cold.
Yeah, they are. Okay, well, Ryan, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Awesome. You can check out Ryan's full forecast coming up tonight, 10-11 again. You'll have all those details on what we're expecting as far as snowfall parts of the state over the next 48 hours. And again, those very dangerous cold temperatures that we are expecting by this next weekend. Well, for Digital Desk and here on Weekend Headlines, that's all I got for you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, all these stories and more coming up later tonight. Have a great rest of your night. And hopefully those who are watching football will be on coming right after the game on Fox.
You've been watching live interactive coverage from CBS 13 and Fox 23. Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels.